Good afternoon, students. In the last lecture, we have discussed about grade separate intersection, and in today's lecture, we are going to discuss at grade intersection, its classification, etc. Then road intersection means when two or more road intersect each other, that area is known as intersection or road junction. And this road junction should be designed to provide safety to the road users and free flow of traffic. So while designing this road intersection, the factors which are to be considered are: first one, accident should be reduced; second one, sufficient visibility should be provided for the vehicles; third one, adequate lighting should be provided during night; fourth one, proper signs, guardrails, traffic islands should be provided; fifth one, proper pedestrian crossing should be provided; and sixth one, free flow of traffic is allowed at design speed. Next is the classification of road intersection that we have discussed in the last lecture. Road intersection mainly classified into two types: at grade intersection and grade separate intersection. Grade separate intersection and its classification have been discussed in the last class. What are the different types of grade separate intersection? They are underpass, overpass, trumpet intersection, diamond intersection, clover leaf, half clover leaf, and full clover leaf, then directional intersection. Okay. And in today's class, we are going to discuss at grade intersection. Okay, what is the difference between grade separated and at grade intersection? In grade separated intersection, the roads are meeting at different levels, and in at grade intersection, the roads meeting at the intersection are at same level. Okay. And this at grade intersection is mainly classified into unchannelized intersection and channelized intersection. Okay. Okay, then in the case of at grade intersection, the roads are meeting at the same level. Okay, this figure shows at grade intersection, and this at grade intersection classified into unchannelized intersection and channelized intersection. First, we can discuss about unchannelized at grade intersection. These are at grade intersection without islands for directing traffic into definite path. Here there is no islands for directing the traffic. I will show the figure. This is one of the example of uh, unchannelized intersection. Here there is no restriction to the vehicle to use any part of the intersection area. The vehicles are free to use any of the area. There is no restriction, or we are not providing any islands for the vehicles. So it is very easy to design, but this will be most complex because there will be more conflict areas, since we are not channelizing the vehicles. Here one of the crossing vehicle, but the main disadvantage is that here one of the crossing vehicle will have to stop while the other proceed. Okay, because in this figure it is clear that when the vehicles are moving in this direction or pedestrians are crossing, this vehicle have to stop here. This is the main disadvantage, since we are not providing any traffic island. This is known as unchannelized intersection. Here we are not providing any channels or any islands for directing the traffic. So this is very simple in design, but most complex in traffic operation. It is very easy to design, but complex in traffic operation because there will be more number of conflicts. Conflict points will be, or conflict area will be more. Okay. And this unchannelized intersection is classified into different types. They are square intersections, Q or acute junction, T junction, Y junction, multiple junction. This all classification is based on the shape of the intersection. That is, in first case, the square junction means there will be four roads meeting at the intersection, square shape. And in skew junction or acute junction, the angle of the angle when two roads are meeting will be acute. This is the shape, so it is known as acute junction. And in T junction, the intersection will be the shape of T. In the case of Y junction, it will be in the form of Y. And last one, multiple junction. In the case of multiple junction, at the junction there will be so many roads, more than four roads will be meeting at the junction. These are the different types of unchannelized intersection. Okay. Next is the channelized at grade intersection. Here, all the intersection islands are introduced to reduce the total conflict area. Here we are introducing traffic islands in order to reduce the conflict area. Okay, this is the traffic island. We are providing this traffic island to reduce the conflict area. But here also, one of the crossing vehicle will have to stop while the other proceed. This is also one disadvantage of this channelized at grade intersection. Uh, that is if the vehicles are moving in this direction, this this direct this vehicle this way vehicle will have to stop. So this is one of the drawback of channelized at grade intersection. That is, one of the crossing vehicle will have to stop while the other proceed. This is the channelized at grade intersection. These are examples of channelized at grade intersection. That is, we are channelizing the vehicle into particular path. We are providing here also one island is provided to channelize the vehicle. Here also one island is provided to channelize the vehicle. Next one is rotary intersection. This is also a specialized form of at grade intersection. This is also one of the specialized form of at grade intersection. It's a type of at grade intersection laid out for movement of traffic in one direction around a central island. This here we are providing a central island, and all the vehicles are forced to move round a large central island in one direction, that is in clockwise direction. All the vehicles are directed to move in one particular direction or clockwise direction. So we can eliminate the necessity of stopping for crossing stream of vehicle. There is no need of the vehicle to stop while crossing other stream of the vehicle. So here the area of conflict will be reduced. Here there will be only diverging and converging movements, so conflict will be reduced. The vehicle entering the rotary are generally forced to move in a clockwise direction in an orderly fashion. So then they weave out of the rotary to the desired direction. They are leaving the rotary in the desired direction. All the major conflicts at the intersection, namely the collision between the right turn movements, are converted into milder conflicts, namely merging and diverging. There will be only merging and diverging operation without any conflict. So this is the main advantage of the rotary intersection. Here the necessity of stopping for crossing stream of vehicle is eliminated. Okay. So we have discussed about different types of at grade intersection. They are channelized, unchannelized, and rotary intersection. So I am winding up today's lecture, and in next class we will be discussing about the design, the elements which are to be considered while designing the intersection. That is at grade intersection, grade separate intersection, and rotary intersection. Okay, thank you.